trip behind the scenes with future country rock blues kings and queens. Discover them first with Paul Mash TV. Paul Mash TV.
Well, all right, it's Paul Mash TV time again. Thank you so much for joining us. We got another great interview coming up for you shortly, and I know you're looking forward to it. But before we get into that, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell, and any new episodes coming your way, we'll give you a notification, and you can check that out. And you're always welcome to leave a comment on the comment section. And you can email us at paulmashtv, all one word, at gmail.com. And it's good if you're a band or a solo artist and want to contact us about being on a show. But if you're a fan, we'd love to hear from you there. We love fan mail. And if you're on Facebook, go to facebook.com/PaulMashTV. And you can like us or follow us there, leave a comment on everything you see there, send us an inbox. And all this is going to be recapped for you at the closing credits at the end of the show, so stay tuned for that. In just a moment, from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, we have Mike from Bloody Monroe. Cool Canadian band, and I think you're really going to love them. And we'll get to that in a second, but first, here's a quick word from Smile World TV. So don't go away. We'll be right back.
The types of shows we're seeking. Let us help you share your creativity. For more information, email us at smilepublishing007@gmail.com, or you can visit our website, swtvgetyourchannel.now.site.
All right, everybody, it's interview time again, and with us from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, we have Michael Green from the band Bloody Monroe. Thanks for joining us, Michael.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, no problem. We're glad to have you here today. Tell us how it all started with you on being an artist. I mean, everyone has their own story. I'm sure you got your own story to share with us.
Well, I've been doing this for, the majority of my life. I've been playing music for about 18 years, and I'm originally from the Toronto area. So I, started playing guitar and just kind of really got absorbed with everything that kind of comes with it. And I started playing bands in a couple bands in high school, and then after high school, I kept going, and I was in a couple more bands. And then I hit some hard times financially, and hard times trying to find other musicians to do this with. The name and the group and the idea of Bloody Monroe, I've actually been trying to get off the ground since like 2010, 2011. And so I've had quite a difficult time just trying to get it off the ground. But in the last couple of years, it's been going quite well. And yeah, so, and like I said, I relocated to Calgary, Alberta, for financial reasons. And actually at the time I had no real intention of playing music again, but then it just kind of happened, and then I kept going with it, and it's been going a lot better than it has been when I kind of tried to start it back in like 2011.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a good story. I know you were talking about the name, and I just mentioned Bloody Monroe. What's the story behind that name, by the way?
There's a few symbolism around that, where the idea, at the time, I was really again, it was like 2009, 2010, and I kind of was in another band, and I wasn't really going the way I wanted to, so I kind of wanted to start my own thing. And so I was at a Misfits concert. They're one of my favorite bands, and I saw that skull logo everywhere, that there's we got that skull logo, and at the time, like, streaming wasn't a thing yet, and people were still just downloading, and I knew the music industry was really in not a good place, and I figured I needed some way to kind of market the group, like the idea, and then so it's really heavily influenced by the Misfits, and also another favorite band of mine, Iron Maiden. It's kind of along the same lines of those two, and I wanted it to be kind of like I wanted to use the word Madonna, because Madonna means mother of all men, but that name's kind of obviously taken by an upcoming singer that might have a pretty good career, you know what I mean? And so I decided to so I so I just decided on Monroe, for two reasons. You know, it's obviously an iconic actress, but also it was Monroe, Maryland was the last place that Abraham Lincoln was before he was shot. So it kind of has like a double meaning on that. It's got a lot of meaning behind it, but and I thought it sounded pretty good and is pretty memorable, and I felt that I could market it pretty well as well.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a pretty good story about that. Well, what were some of the idols that you grew up with in the music industry as far as mainstream is concerned? I know you mentioned Iron Maiden. I don't know if they were one of them that you looked up to, but maybe you can mention a few more.
I was pretty big on Metallica. All the music. So I've never fit in with my generation at all. Pretty much as soon as I started playing guitar, I started to learn and pick it up quite fast, and kind of realized that a lot of the music on the radio was very kind of like cookie cutter, I guess you could kind of say, or along the assembly line. And then I liked more aggressive kind of sounding stuff. And the only time I really kind of fit in with my generation was like the new metal bands. So like Limp Bizkit was huge at the time, and I liked them quite a bit at the time. I still like them now. And then you know, System of a Down is pretty big on me. Tool, I like Mudvayne a lot. And then I kind of just started to get into the older stuff, because the older stuff just resonated with me more. And then, you know, so Metallica, Nirvana, and Alice in Chains are really big influences on me as well. It's Megadeth, and like I said before, Iron Maiden, you know, Motorhead and Black Sabbath, and Misfits and Ramones. So, I mean, I like all music, especially in the last couple of years. I've actually been gravitated more towards top 40, just because I've kind of heard it all. Like, when I teach music, and some of my students are kind of shocked when they hear some of the songs I'm listening to, or my playlists, or what have you, because they think I'd be listening to like Guns N' Roses and all that kind of stuff all the time. And it's not that I don't, it's just that I've grown up with it my whole life, and there hasn't been too many new bands out there that have really like inspired, like, that I've gotten excited about. So I do listen to all styles of music. Like, I'm a big fan of Lady Gaga, you know, and I like Post Malone a lot, and you know, I like everything. Like, I like the Dixie Chicks and Shania Twain, and it really kind of doesn't matter, as I just like music. But when it comes to like the Bloody Monroe thing, it's more towards the heavy metal kind of side of things, with, you know, your Metallicas and Tool and System of a Down. Like, those are kind of my more main influences.
Okay, yeah, you mentioned Metallica and Megadeth. I mean, those are legends, and I still listen to them from time to time, even on YouTube. I'll
Yeah.
and kind of relive the old days of those. So,
Yeah, they're really big influences on me. So
right. Well, if anybody's watching this, they may want to download your music, or maybe contact you in some way, shape, or form. Why don't you let us know your social media and how we can contact you, or where we can get your music? I'm sure it's all streaming, but if there's physical copies like CDs out there, you know, let us know that as well.
Yeah. Well, we're available on all the major streaming platforms. So we're on Spotify and Apple iTunes and Google Play, and a whole list of ones that I can't even that can't even come to mind right now. And then you could also we're also on SoundCloud, Reverb Nation, all that stuff. You could also go to bloodymonroe.com, and you can just download it there on our website for free. It doesn't cost anything. And then again, we're available on YouTube as well, YouTube Music. And if you wanted a physical disc, that's the only thing that we really haven't done yet, just because the cost of production of the physical discs. But you can go to Amazon Music or Amazon.com, and you can order it there, and then Amazon will make it and then ship it to you if that's what you prefer. Down the road, I definitely want to get physical copies of. I definitely want my own CD for my personal self, and then because I still buy CDs from time to time, and records, I still buy records, and I definitely would love to have our stuff on vinyl, and then tape as well. Apparently, tapes are having a pretty big comeback because they're pretty cheap to make, and people just get them and kind of have them. So we'll definitely down the line we'd like to get more physical stuff coming out.
Well, I know Michael would love it if you got some Bloody Monroe stuff. So check out all those streaming platforms and go to their website. And speaking of their music, I guess we're going to be showing a music video for you in just a second. Tell us the name of it and if there's a story behind it. We'd love to hear it.
Sure. So the song is called "Left of Sin." It's from our debut record, "Some Like It Heavy," and it's our latest music video. I think it's going to be the last music video for this record because I've made like 4 of them. It's one we filmed just out of town here, at a pretty cool place where it's like a rehearsal studio, but it had lights and stuff like that. And then I did a couple shots around town and stuff. The song is mostly about just basically my day-to-day frustrations of life, really. And the video, I kind of try and articulate that through visualization, and it's our first and only real performance video. The other videos we have, we're not playing in them, but they're symbolic towards and represent everything that I'm saying lyrically, and this one as well. But this one we actually have a performance in it as well, so you could see me and my drummer and my bass player playing to the tune as well.
Okay. Well, we'll get right to that in just a moment. But Michael, thank you so much for being on the show today. We enjoyed having you. We'd love to have you back again sometime if you'd like to plug something else for us.
Yeah, thanks very much. I'll let you know if I have anything else coming out soon.
Okay. Well, here's a song by Bloody Monroe, so don't go away. We'll be right back.
Listen to these guys. They suck ass and they don't even play live.
So